slide to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the lost Holy tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit down lesson of the earthquakes in diverse places as of July the 20th, 2026. I was kind of bugged out for a second. I did earthquakes in diverse places sit down lesson for a second, but I did it 13 hours ago. So yeah, I'm current. So as I mentioned again, this is a sit down lesson, a very quick sit down lesson of the earthquakes in diverse places as of Monday afternoon, July the 20th, 2026. So bring out a couple of news articles in regards to the earthquakes in diverse places. Let's check and see. Check out the latest earthquakes. And this is from the earthquakes.uscs.gov. Slovakia. Yep, you had a 4.8 earthquake in Port and Ventu region, 4.5 earthquake in Porto Mandaria, 4.8 earthquake in Galleria, northeast 14 kilometers of Venezuela, 4.9 earthquake recorded west to southwest of Beria, Chuqueque of Mexico, if I pronounced that right. Then you had a 5.2 earthquake in Tobago, Trinidad. That was a 5.2 earthquake in that area. You had a 5.1 earthquake 83 kilometers west of Tobago, Indonesia. Then you had a 5.6 earthquake 208 kilometers southwest of Port McNeill of Canada. And I think in that area, I would say for the past week and a half, you've been having some heavy wildfires up there in Canada. And then up there in Canada, they had like a 5.6 earthquake in McKinley, Canada. And then you had a 5.2. Oh, that was previously. So as of right now, those was the latest earthquakes from July the 20th, 2026. Matter of fact, I'm starting from the beginning. 2.7 earthquake in Guanaquilla, Puerto Rico. 3.0 earthquake recorded 2 kilometers in Guanaquilla, Puerto Rico. In that same area, 4.2 earthquake in Puerto Mandio, Mexico. And that was like, I think in that same area, about a couple of days ago, it was a 7.8 earthquake off the shores of Mexico. And then they've been having heavy aftershocks ever since then in that area. I just want to add a sad note to that. And then you had a 4.2 earthquake, 38 kilometers east and northeast of Changanzhou, China. 2.5 earthquake recorded 14 kilometers north of Isabel, Shagundia, Puerto Rico. Then you had a 4.4 earthquake 156 kilometers north of northwest of Gorontalo, Indonesia. So you had a total of Slovakia. Yeah, you had a total of 42 earthquakes from July the 19th all the way to the 20th. So I'm bring out that Isaiah 29 verse 6. And this is the prophet Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6 that reads. It says, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storms and tempests and the flame of by fire. Right, so the prophet Isaiah was mentioning that the Yahweh of hosts was the Heavenly Father, the true creator of heavens and earth. As we seen in, as it mentioned, was that second Ezra, the 9th chapter, that the prophet Ezra mentioned that the Heavenly Father is going to visit the earth, now so more than ever, which he made which is those increasing earthquakes. We definitely seeing earthquakes in diverse places, especially of Yahweh, Yahweh of hosts, as the prophet Isaiah mentioned in Isaiah 29 verse 6. And this is the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 7. It says, "Then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations also the hills was moved. We shaking because of Roth, right? The great shakings with the earthquakes. Because what's that? WROTH, with the Heavenly Father. Roth was angry. So we know the Heavenly Father is angry with the wicked every day, like it says in Isaiah 48 verse 22. That's why he visits the earth with these earthquakes. Because we know the earth is given to the hands of wicked. That's why, what's that, Genesis 6 verse 5, evil was on the continued hearts of men. That's why we understand with the heart machine, climate change, Mother Nature, and all that. But at the end of the day, we give full credit to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, because He's the ones that visit the earth with these weather-like conditions, especially particularly these earthquakes. And we know the Heavenly Father, He's a righteous, balanced power. And this is the book of Second Ezra, which I referenced. Yeah, this book of Second Ezra, chapter 9. Yeah, I'm closed out. Yeah, two more verses. Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 2. That thou shalt understand, it is that very same time where the highest was Heavenly Father Yahweh, who begins to visit what you made, right? He's going to visit what you made with these weather-like conditions at a historical rate, especially with these earthquakes on a daily basis. Second Ezra 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars people world, right? So increasing earthquakes and uproars people world, so that's going to continue to increase. So this was just a quick sit-down lesson of the earthquakes in diverse places as of July the 20th, 2026. On this Monday afternoon. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew of the Lashon of the tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I would say Kol Mashallah and above all, Shalom.